All right, guys. So let's say that you got your first booking, you got your first deposit. Congratulations. What do you do next, right? So I created an outline step by step of the things that you'll have to do once you get that deposit. And I just want to run through each thing just very quickly. This is more of an overview of the steps you'll have to take after you get that initial deposit. I'll go through and kind of uh, outline what each step entails as we keep going, but I thought it would be important for you to kind of see the overall picture at one time. So once you get that deposit, first thing is you're going to want to verify those event details. So if you were able to get them on the phone when you got that deposit, I would recommend asking them again just to kindly confirm date, time, location, type of event, and then any special requests, right? Once you have that information, then you can go ahead and add it to your calendar. I have a YouTube video on how we did it using Google Calendar. If you don't have a CRM that integrates with your calendar, then you can follow the steps in that YouTube video that I'll link below so that you can follow that and still keep track of your events just fine. After you add them to your calendar, the next step will be to send them a rental contract. If you purchased from Photo Booth International, you'll have access to the same rental contract that we used. If you don't, you'll just want to get one through like LegalZoom or something like that, just something that protects you. I also have a YouTube video where I cover the main things that our rental contract has. If you want to refer to that, it's not, you'll have to still consult your legal advisor on what things you have to have in your city and state. Each state is different, so you'll just want to ask someone that's a professional on that. But you can use ours as just like, something to give you an idea. The next step, once you send them a rental contract and you get that back, ideally you'll want to have a section within that contract where they specify what they want on their printout for their event, and that way you can create it ahead of time. So once you get that rental contract back, you'll have that information and you'll be able to create the template. And I recommend testing that template with your booth. Just do a full setup. You can do this a week or two weeks before you have your event, just to make sure that nothing is getting cut off when you print out the picture, that there's no misspellings, that the colors are what the bride and groom or whoever you're working for asked for. And then about a week or so before your event, you'll just want to collect any balances that are due. And you'll also, at that point, confirm all of the event details. So you can just send them an email if you're not able to get them on the phone, but just send them an email and just let them know that these are the event details you have on file. You look forward to working their event, and then, you show up and work it, really. So that's the overall breakdown of what you'll do after that deposit. I hope that helps to kind of give you an understanding of what steps will be needed once you get that deposit. But as I mentioned, I'll be going into a little bit more detail on each of these sort of steps. But just know I do have a YouTube video on how to use Google Calendar to manage your bookings. And then we also have one on the rental contract. All right, so let's keep going.